students. This is Miss Wilson.
Good morning, this is Miss Reese.
We're here today to talk to you about our focus and advisory for the month of October. October is Anti-Bullying Month, and we felt it really important to talk with you guys about our anti-bullying plan and some of the things that are important to us as a school.
Right. So when we think about bullying, we have a definition, and this is in your student handbook, and this is something you have reviewed in advisory, but we're going to review that really quickly this morning. So the definition for bullying, there has to be intentional harm or hurt, and that could be physical, emotional, or social. There also has to be an inability for the target or the victim to stop the behavior, and typically it is repetitive, but it could be one serious incident that qualifies as bullying. And there is also an imbalance of power in a bullying scenario. So those are the criteria that it has to meet in order to be bullying.
And we also see sometimes, Ms. Reese, some conflicts or some disagreements between students that aren't necessarily meeting the definition of bullying. We do want to make sure that we understand the difference between the definition of bullying and other conflicts. Now, other conflicts have consequences, but if you have a bullying situation, that is very serious and could involve law enforcement. So we really want to make sure that our students understand the difference between bullying and conflict, disagreement, or otherwise unsavory behavior.
Right. So let's think about a couple of quick scenarios here. So in our first scenario, we've got Molly and Amara, and they've been best friends. They've gotten into an argument, however, and now Amara claims that Julie is her new best friend. So Molly is hurt. So Ms. Wilson, if we apply our definition of bullying, is this a scenario of bullying or is it conflict?
Well, let's look at our 4 criteria like we always do. So we're looking at an intentional harm or hurt. It sounds like Molly is hurt.
True.
I'm not sure that it's intentional. We might need some more information. Inability for the target to stop the behavior. That we might need some more information there too. I don't know that there's an imbalance of power. That's the one that really comes to my mind. There seems to be a one-on-one, and they were best friends, so maybe not an imbalance of power, and it doesn't seem to be repetitive yet. We always need more information and investigation, but my first instinct is this is a conflict and not bullying.
Yeah, and I would agree. Her feelings are hurt, but we don't have intentional behaviors where there is harm intended to the victim. So let's think about another short scenario. Lisa and Kyle have been dating, but recently they broke up. So Kyle has a new girlfriend, and the new girlfriend is posting all kinds of negative comments about Lisa online, and she's asking others to join in on social media. So if we apply our definition, Ms. Wilson, is this going to be bullying or is this going to be conflict?
Now, this scenario is based on an actual case. So those of you who are interested in law, you might want to look up the Phoebe Prince case. This was determined in a court of law to be bullying. And there was evidence that there was an imbalance of power with the social group coming together against the first girlfriend.
Right.
It was repetitive. There was an inability to stop the behavior in this case. With the power of social media, sometimes that gets on a life of its own and is very hurtful. And then there was certainly intentional harm not physically but emotionally and socially in this case. So this is definitely bullying.
Definitely. Okay, so those are just some quick examples to kind of highlight the differences between conflict and bullying. And so now we just have a couple of things I think to share with you guys. October is obviously our Orange Out. We're wearing our orange here. Miss Wilson has her orange. I've got my orange here.
You look great in orange, Miss Reese.
Oh, thank you. You know, I have more garnet than I do orange, but
I have plenty of orange if you'd like to borrow some.
Good reason to wear it.
So October 20th and the 21st, don't forget to wear your orange. This is National Unity Day, and we are standing together to stand up against bullying. And don't forget, what do you do if you do see bullying, if you witness bullying? That the right thing to do is to stand up and let us know. You have to report bullying to an adult in the building, and certainly we want to make sure and encourage you all to do that. And even if you're not sure if it's bullying, you're not sure if it meets the 4 criteria, it's always best to go ahead and report. So join us on the 20th and the 21st wearing orange. to stand up against bullying. October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Ms. Reese.
All right, so we've got our pink on in honor of that.
We'll be having a pink out on October the 27th and the 28th. So don't forget to wear your pink. You'll be hearing from our health science teachers in your next advisory lesson to give you more information about breast cancer awareness.
Right, and we're also going to have a contest in the month of October. We're going to have advisory pumpkin decorating going on. So each advisory class will have 2 pumpkins because we've got A Day and B Day. And you can decorate that pumpkin for Orange Out anti-bullying. And we've also got the Breast Cancer Awareness Month happening in October. And so you'll have some options as far as what theme you want to decorate your pumpkin with in your advisory class.
Sounds like fun. And
Yeah.
those pumpkins will be judged in the last week of October. We also, at the beginning of October, our Beta Club, our Wonderful Beta Club is sponsoring a canned food drive. So make sure you participate. Bring in your cans to help those families in need in our county. It benefits Salvation Army, and you can bring in your canned foods from October the 5th through October the 16th. There'll be bins at each entrance for you to deposit those canned goods.
All right, so let's help out the people in our community and spread some more of that kindness.
One other thing we're going to do for you guys in advisory for the month of October, so you can continue this discussion on anti-bullying and promoting peace and kindness in our school, we're going to provide some quotes for your teachers to kind of look at and talk through with you and to reflect upon in the month of October. And so we are going to close with a quote, one of our favorites from Desmond Tutu.
All right, so here is what Desmond Tutu has to say. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. If an elephant has his foot on the tail of a mouse and you say you are neutral, the mouse will not appreciate your neutrality. Thoughts to consider from Desmond Tutu.
Thank you, Academy. Have a wonderful day.
See ya.